Look
But
at this. And you would never think Yandy Díaz, Robert, would be on this list. MLB hits leaders since the start of 2023. And Zero, he talked about watching his at-bats from that 2023 year when he won the batting title and trying to get back to that.
You know
what
what's
was
crazy?
so great about those at-bats?
You know what's crazy, Lauren? I've had this discussion. I'm going to put Mikey Young into this tape at some point. We used to talk about this all the time. How far can you go back that's not too far that you can't recapture glory?
Sure.
Right? So that's the thing. It's like he took it back 3 years. That's safe. You go past 5, you're a different player.
Different body.
That's what we were trying to figure out. How far could you take it back? And when
you weren't on peptides.
He's not allowed to be on peptides, but this guy doesn't.
I'm talking about you.
He doesn't need anything. He's one of the jack dudes in the entire sport. But it was funny when we went back and looked. Myself, Lucas, Nays looked at his 23 next to his 26. Not much difference. Maybe stood a little bit wider in 23, but feel versus real, man. If he feels something, then it's a change. But I want to love on him. He's gotten off, and we can get right into it. He's gotten off to a great start. He's 11 for 20. He's got a bomb. Hits the ball as hard as anybody in the entire sport, but I love the fact that he has a sinus rhythm to push the ball up the middle the other way. It's consistent. The bat head is in the zone an extremely long time. Look at the on-base percentage leader since the start of 2022. I had this conversation with Roman Anthony around the cage during the WBC. I said, you have this veteran presence and mindset about you. He said, D-Ro, the minor leagues, there's a lot of analytics and metrics that are down there. Exit velos, hard hit rates, barrel percentage, all that stuff. And guys fall in love with it. But the objective in the big leagues, what I've come to realize, what Roman said to me is, you want to stay here, you got to get on base. And that's the difference between the mindset of chasing numbers, data-driven numbers, and getting on base for the team. And that's what he does, and that's what Yandy Díaz does as well as anyone. Look at his MLB rank since 2022. He's a top 10 hitter in the sport. So I want to dive in. He can manipulate the ball all over the place. I want to look at his attack angle, why he has the ability to go the other way, how he sets up pitchers, how he sits on pitches. So run this. We're going to take you back to 2025, right? He abused Steinbrenner Field. Big time pop. And there it is. There's a Tanner Houck sinker right there, down and in that he deposits left center. Andrew Abbott, 84 changeup, out over. He doesn't cheat and roll this ball over. It's shot the other way. Seth Lugo staying inside the baseball and using Steinbrenner Field to his advantage and driving it out. Again, give me the next board real quick. Hard hit percentage leaders per swing. It's Juan Soto and it's Yandy Díaz. But the beauty of him is the ability to have base hit to right in his back pocket. So he can take chances. He gets count leverage and he wants to cheat on a pitch. He can do that because he knows with 2 strikes, if he needs to, he can punch something the other way. Let's get back into it. And this is 26. Look at Dustin May. 97-mile-an-hour sinker, just trying to make hard contact, barrel down and through the zone. Ryan Stanek, 96, down and through the zone. We're going to get a side angle right here. Pause. One thing I want you to focus on, everybody is locked in on the inside of this hip. At some point, you see Bobby Witt almost set it. There's a lot of guys that preset it. Yordan Alvarez presets it. Bo Bichette's preset. Even like a PCA. There's a bunch of guys that are preset. You'll see this belt buckle kind of turn towards the back hip. Pause. Now from there, all he's thinking is I'm taking my bottom hand to the inside half of the baseball. Run this. It's just an absolute gorgeous swing. Run it back for me one more time. Look it. Keep going. Pause. Now run it, slow click it, and watch his barrel dump right in his pause. He's in the slot, so now it's just point of contact. If it's heater away, I can push it to right field. If it's heater middle, I can push it to center. If it's off speed, I just kind of walk the dog through the zone and stay through it. Look at that finish. I watched Michael Young in 2005 and 2006. He won a batting title one of those years. Have the ability to take chances and leverage counts because he knew with 2 strikes he could push something to right field. And every night, he could just shoot it up the middle the other way, staying inside the baseball, not cheating, everything staying connected. Bring up the next board for me. Lowest pull percentage since the start of 2024 with hard hit percentage. And we're going to get into Bryce Terang. Getting to know him during the WBC, he does some things with his hands that are completely different. He's a 30-30 guy waiting to happen. He's about to pop. Yandy Díaz right here, pull percentage of 25.7. Look at the hard hit percentage. Up the middle the other way, giving him the best chance for success and hitting the ball extremely hard. We got that attack angle. So take a look at this. Yandy Díaz's attack direction since 2025. It's like an aerial view looking down at it, right? Tied for 5th highest opposite field attack direction since 2025. So his stock, if you're a kid at home, some guys' stock is to go, where do you hit your homers in Little League if you're a young kid? Where do your best bolts go? Are they going left center or are they going right center? I bet you Yandy, as a young kid, was going right center. So how do I continue to build off that strength? And what does it do? It keeps you on everything. Because the fastball, you can eliminate pull side. You could stay up the middle the other way. Keeps you back on the off speed. A lot of good things come from this. Let's get back into it, because now I want to show you. Look at that. Run that for me back real quick. 1-0. He's probably on fastball. He knows he throws 97 miles an hour, so I don't have to cheat to it. I just got to make contact, and he spins him something that lights his eyeballs up, and he just catches it a little bit more out front. He had an at-bat the other day against Kyle Harris. Here we go. Run through that. He's not trying to pull that baseball right there. That's 95 in. Okay, I'm going to give you that one. It's 0-2. Now let me go to work. Got a change up that he was thinking up the middle the other way, stay inside a fastball, and he's able to just catch it a little bit more out in front and drive it to left field and out of the ballpark. He's gotten off to a fabulous start. He's so underrated for the ability to manipulate the ball around the lot and how hard he hits the ball consistently. It's a pretty special skill set, Robert.
Yeah, D-Ro, it almost became a meme. Jose Ramirez is underrated. People that know ball, they don't underrate Jose Ramirez. But I wonder if Yandy Díaz is that guy.
Not by his peers.
Yeah.
Not by his peers, certainly.
Good stuff. Good stuff.